Someone recently commented that my YouTube channel and videos are, quote, a waste of time and a waste of money. My first response is, wow, Mom, that's some harsh criticism. Obviously, I'm joking. The only criticism that my mom gives is that I don't call her enough. Sorry, Mom, I'll give you a call today. This criticism came from a well-intentioned individual who was trying to coach me and guide me into my speaking business. Their argument was that I was spending way too much time and way too much energy and way too much money on creating these YouTube videos that anyone could access for free. And it's true, I do invest a lot in these videos. I care about them greatly. First, I'll get an idea for a video. Then I will go into the depths of the ocean and swim with jellyfish in complete darkness, only guided by their beautiful light, so that I can meditate for days and days on exactly the right words to tell you, my audience, and equip you with the tools to feel confident, powerful, and joyful in your communication. I then arise from the ocean and I script my talks very delicately, very carefully, using only Mac computers and eating only fruits and vegetables that start with the letter E. I inhale only once a minute, and I make sure that the only water I drink is the water from the fresh spring waters of Fiji. And yes, that takes a great deal of time. Now, this well-intentioned critic continued to advise me that I should use these videos and sell them to corporations and organizations, that I could be making lots and lots of money off of my content. Now, this is part of an idea that I have been meditating on and that I will create a video for regarding ethos. Ethos is credibility. And not only is it credibility, but it is credibility that leads others to action. I think that we have lost this concept of ethos. Unfortunately, absolutely anyone can have a stunning website, an incredible YouTube channel, a podcast, a book, a whatever. And because those elements used to be these really, really extreme things that only extreme people did, that they automatically had ethos. They automatically had credibility. Now, don't get me wrong. I believe that my 25 years in the communications industry has given me the credibility, the ethos, to be able to train others and, honestly, to charge others for my services. As much as I'd love to do this for free, I also need to, eat, especially those fruits and vegetables that only start with the letter E. But there's a time and space for when you charge someone for your services. And I believe that it is appropriate to charge for services, but not necessarily for content. And we think that just because we have the website, we have the speaker reel, we have the YouTube channel, we have the book, we have the whatever, that I should charge whoever I want, however much I want, because everybody's going to be clamoring to hear what I have to say. And that may be true for some of my audience. However, what is also true for me is generosity. I know that I have been the recipient of some unbelievable grace and generosity that has helped support me and has helped build me into the person that I am today. And this generosity were people just like me who were creating content and putting it out into the world for free, for people to be impacted. Now, if you're an entrepreneur, a speaker, an author, whatever the case may be, and you're considering, should I charge people for my content? My encouragement to you is to read this book, The Go-Giver. If you haven't read it, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. And I'm going to give you a spoiler alert. The best way to success is to be generous. Be generous with your time. Be generous with your resources. Not at your own expense, meaning that you're not going to become a doormat to everybody else's needs, but you are giving away what you know so that others can be impacted. It is only then when people know, like, and trust you that they are willing to buy from you. So yes, I do charge for my services, specifically in speaking and coaching and consulting, but I'm not going to charge for my YouTube videos. This is my service. This is my way of getting my message, of speaking up my truths to you all in hopes that it will inspire you and motivate you and equip you to be confident, powerful, and joyful communicators. As always, I encourage you to hit subscribe and stay up to date on all content related to communication, confidence, storytelling, emotional intelligence, and the Enneagram. Make sure you come off mute and speak up your story. Until next time, I gotta go call my mom. We'll see you soon.